Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We know how valuable your time is, so we really appreciate you spending a bit of it with us. I'm Jade. I'm a product owner here at iHomefinder, and I'm thrilled to be joined by Dino Reese. He's our head of training. So today's session is all about helping you stay visible and connecting with more clients and keeping your brand top of mind. After I provide a bit of context about our new AI assistant and the visibility agent, Dino's going to walk us through a product demo so we can see exactly how these features work inside of the mobile app. And then we'll wrap up with a Q&A. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat and we'll get to them at the end, okay? So we're super excited to introduce iHomefinder AI Assistant. It's the new umbrella for iHomefinder's intelligent automation and engagement tools designed to help real estate agents stay visible and build their brand and nurture their leads automatically. So it brings together some of our proven features like smart content and lead engagement, both of which are powered by real-time activity signals like the leads searching and viewing behaviors. And just a quick refresher on these two. So smart content delivers recommended listings and market stats that are tailored and personalized to your leads, while the engagement rating helps you prioritize your follow-up. So you know which contacts are actively engaged, and you see that as a star rating on the lead record. And then what's new is Visibility Agent, and this is exclusively available to our Max Pro users. It is going to include the AI interview, which is a quick brand interview that captures your unique voice and style, and then does AI social posting. So it's AI crafted Facebook posts that sound just like you. So with the visibility agent, you're able to train the AI with a quick brand interview. So it captures your voice and your tone and your market focus, and then is going to help you automatically generate Facebook posts that actually sound like you. So not just templated. What we really want to do is help your Facebook page stay active with AI crafted posts that reflect your style, your featured listings, your expertise. And even if you don't have active listings, the system can create an engagement post about lifestyle content or community content. And this is for year round, just keeping you top of mind. And we built these tools to help agents move from posting just when they have time, because let's face it, time is something you guys don't always have, to actually having a real system for visibility. Because here at iHomefinder, visibility isn't just marketing, it's a real strategy. Just a quick reminder, um, we have the visibility agent playbook. I'll drop a link to that in the chat in just a moment here. The visibility agent playbook is just packed full of best practices, daily tips, and examples of that you can start using right away. These are all best practices for building trust and winning more business. So now that I'm done with my whole spiel, I'll hand it over to Dino to walk us through social post and AI interview. Thanks, Dino.
Awesome. Thank you, Jade. Let me go ahead. I am going to share the actual iHomefinder app. You can see the orange Max icon. This is what it looks like on the iPhone. Now, for what it's worth, this is actually the account tied to iHomefinder training that we are going through. Now, you can see down here in the mid portion of the splash page for a Max Pro account, I have AI powered Facebook posts customized for you. Now, normally this is going to look like, if you haven't done the questionnaire yet, the interview, it will look like the slide that Jay just showed you. And I want you to be aware that you can click on the hamburger over here on the bottom right hand side and actually go into the AI interview and look at your questions and answers. And you can also update these as well. So if we look here, mine was very short because, this is a demo account, but the first question it'll ask you is, hi, I'm your AI assistant. This is a short interview, and it's going to ask you about cities, and it's going to ask you about questions about people considering and moving there. And it's going to ask you basically 9 questions. And at that point, It is going to queue you if you want to do a few more questions or if you kind of want to get going. The process takes about 7 minutes to fill this out. And the more information that you give the AI language model, the more specific it can get for your posts. So don't be afraid to write a doctoral dissertation in here. And the great thing about this is you can always go back again. If you click on the hamburger and go to AI interview, you can always update this, redo this, do whatever you want. So it's not something that you're just going to have one specific chance to take a look at. You'll be able to go back and reflect and maybe update some of the things that you wanted to update and actually add now. So now I'm going to go in here. Now I'm hooked into right now for Facebook. All of Meta will be coming sometime in hopefully Q1 of next year. We're going to be able to add the other people, the other social media outlets, part of Meta, specifically the business pages that are forthcoming for Instagram and Instagram period. So you can see there's a couple of different line items here. This is going to promote your listings, and this is going to be like an engagement post. And these not only stimulate SEO, but as Jade was mentioning before, this playbook that we linked you to, everything is kind of changing. Google's not going to be the king of the hill anymore. I don't really use Google personally anymore, just to let you know. I use ChatGPT when I do want to do a web search, or I use Claude, or I use Grok. I use artificial intelligence because it's not just searching Google and it'll give me a synopsis of several search engines. So let's go in here and let's tap on listing. And I know that I have a listing at 1084 via Treviso. And now it is looking at the listing. It's giving you the thumbnail to make sure this is the right listing that we want here. And it is. So I'm going to go ahead and create post. Now we're going into our language model here, and it is looking at not only the data that we gave it for the interview, but it's looking at other data about this listings. If there's anything out there on the internet, it's grabbing a bunch of available information that is available to the artificial intelligence that's actually creating this. This usually takes maybe 5 seconds, depending on how busy in the web traffic. And you can see here, here's the actual post. It's even showing the pictures and it's showing the preview of what it's going to look like on Facebook. And, this is El Dorado Hills 1084 via Treviso. This is the listing that we picked. This is my listing. I own this listing as the realtor. And all of the specific information that is in here about this listing is going to come through here as well. So I can either publish this post or I can tell it, hey, try again. I didn't really like the verbiage. I didn't like the way it was laid out. I want to take a second shot at this. And it will go ahead and it will rewrite the post as well. So we're just going to give the AI a moment here to get all the data put together. And now we can see here that the post is different. Home site awaits. We have some different information in here and all the pictures. And again, the bottom end preview and all of the hashtags are available as well. And so if I wanted to publish this to my Facebook page, I would just tap on publish.
And
So
then
we want to go ahead.
I interrupt you really quick because there's a great edit that the whole, oh, well, we're out of there. But anyway, that edit button too, if you wanted to edit it more, you can do suggestions to the AI. Like I've even told it, hey, can you do like a punchy, funny, like tagline before the post? It'll really curate that for you. So feel free to get in there and like have conversations with the AI about how to edit the post and make it even more personalized if you want. Sorry to interrupt. Keep on going.
We'll go back in there and we'll take a look. We have time. Just
I've
let
had a lot of fun messing around with it. So yeah, if you hit that edit button, this is where you can kind of tell the AI, hey, can you do a funny little joke to grab attention? Not that you would want to do this, but you could if you wanted to. Just
Let's go ahead and see what it does here. Can you ask it to make a funny tagline at the beginning? And now the LM is actually thinking. And LM, for what it's worth, stands for language model. Updated the post with a playful opening that adds your future our core will be there. Oh, that's cute. Okay,
Right?
good.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
and you can add stock images, your own images. It connects with your images on your phone.
Yeah, you'll have to give it permissions to do that. So this is an engagement here. Now, this is just a post, and this is really going to use it's going to leverage the information that you gave it on the interview. So I've asked it to make an engagement post. And it will do things like staging, how to stage your home to be sold, how to, one of the ones that it did for me was how to pick a mortgage company when you're going to pre-approve your mortgage, things like that. Here we have one here thinking about selling your home, the way you present it. And this is purely informational. But remember, these enhance your search engine optimization. And it also enhances your visibility for artificial intelligence to find you. Now, there is one thing I do want to detail here is in both Facebook, if you're running a non-Facebook business page, you should be running a business page, and they're actually now called meta business pages. They no longer call them Facebook business or community pages. But if you're running like a personal Facebook, make sure and go into the settings and make all of your posts searchable. And for Instagram, you also need to do that. There's just a little switch there, and it'll say make these visible to search engines or the verbiage. So we could see here that we have this post, here about, thinking about selling your home. But I can also tell the language model, hey, I want this in Spanish. Let me go ahead and hit the edit button here.
And one really cool thing just to note while Dino types that is you can actually, I think at some point we have added or we're going to add the ability to talk, so a little speaker into it. It's just that Dino's
Mm-hmm.
in a Zoom, so he can't demonstrate.
Yeah, so I'm actually pulling the app from my phone into my MacBook Pro. So what I asked this to do is asked this to make it bilingual in both English and Spanish. So you can see that the language model created the post in English and it turned around and created the post in Spanish as well. So it will do things like that if you have a specific language that you want these type of posts in. Notice here it has all the hashtags. And if you don't like one of these hashtags, you just go ahead and tap the X and it'll disappear. We can go in here. Now, I don't particularly have our app enabled for my personal photos, but I can go in here and grab stock photos if I wanted to and add stock photos to any type of post that, we wanted to go ahead and do. And now we have that second photo there. It looks like a duplicate of the first photo, and we can see that I don't have permissions here. And so that is my entire demo. I'm going to go ahead and leave this up for anybody who has questions.